안녕하세요 여러분. Hallyu Reviews입니다.
Hey y'all, I'm Shamra and I'm here with my girl Sabrina and we are Hallyu Reviews. Two Americans who are swept up in the Korean wave as it reaches across the globe. We have a love of all Korean music. We're reacting to Super Junior and their music video of Sorry Sorry Answer, which we're not sure is a cover or a remake. Not a cover, but like a remake or...
What, is it like a remix of their song Sorry Sorry?
Or is it a whole new different song?
A completely independent song? Because we literally read both on the internet.
We did.
And I feel like viewers have said that they're different songs, but then I've also had viewers say that it's an R&B version of Sorry Sorry.
Maybe it's such a different tone and it's such a different like concept that it feels different.
Like a different song. I don't know. So
interesting.
I thought I had a good understanding of it until we actually started looking it up for tonight's reaction, and now I'm confused again. So, set us straight, Elf. Is it an R&B version of the song Sorry Sorry, so same song, just different version? Or is it like a completely different song, like entirely? Lyrics,
well, in a minute
music?
we'll be able to realize it because we'll listen to it.
Well, to be fair, I've only heard Sorry Sorry one time. So
oh, I like Sorry Sorry.
I'm not sure that I would be able to tell, like, oh, that's completely different. All right.
But it does say that the song speaks to desire for more love, for more time, and closeness with the beloved, and the feeling of being totally consumed with the love that they feel. Overall, it's a song full of love, longing, and appreciation.
Okay. Well, it sounds like I'm going to like the song no matter what. And I do know that there's the Super Junior version, and then there's the Super Junior KRY version. So one of their subunits covers it as well. And both were recommended, but we're going to start off with the Super Junior version because we just did Sorry Sorry, the Super Junior version, and it just seemed like the next logical step. So we are going to take a listen to Sorry Sorry Answer by Super Junior.
By Super Junior. Here we go, y'all.
Okay, it's definitely not like that poppy.
Ray Sohan is in the middle of all of it.
This doesn't sound anything like Sorry Sorry.
Mm-mm.
I want you, baby. 너무 아름다워 내 모습에 혹시 빠져버렸나 그저 내 눈빛에 사로잡혀 고개조차 돌릴 수도 없는 나.
This feels like such a different group from the like
right?
Mango and like
Right.
Just Wait. And okay, so that sounds, yeah. Dog's hair is killing me.
행복한 바보라도 된 기분 느낄 수 있겠니 날 가져도 넌 괜찮아 그때로 시간이 멈춰서 하나의 나이길 원해 너무 아름다워 내 모습에 혹시 빠져버렸나 그저 내 눈빛에 사로잡혀 보기조차 돌릴 수도 없는 날 바보 같은 날 가슴 터져버릴 것 같아 너의 손을 잡으면 내 입술에 맞춘다면 너는 나에게 주인일 수 있는 걸 I'll say for you baby Sorry 내가 먼저 내게 빠져 버려 baby Shorty 눈이 부셔 숨이 막혀 막혀 내가 미쳐 baby 소리 내가 먼저 내게 빠져 버려 baby shorty 눈이 부셔 숨이 막혀 내가 미쳐 baby 상상할 수 없어 너를 잃는다는 건 내가 없이 살아가는 삶이라는 건이 순간을 기억할게 맹세할게 너처럼 바라보는 해바라기도 마치 넌 나를 구원하게 보내진 걸 사랑하는 삶이 내게 허락된 걸 그대만으로 나는 충분해 Finally you in my life Sorry baby 너만 너를 사랑해서 미안해 정말 미안해 Shorty baby 그때만을 바라봐서 미안해 정말 어쩔 수가 없나 봐 Sorry 내가 먼저 내게 빠져 버려 baby Shorty 눈이 부셔 숨이 막혀 내가 미쳐 baby Sorry 내가 먼저 내게 빠져 버려 baby Shorty 눈이 부셔 숨이 막혀 내가 미쳐 baby Realize the lie baby give me candlelight 소리 내지 말고 우린 거저 이런 거는 느껴 깊이 빠져드는 사랑 두고는 즐겨 헤어지도 말자 헤어지지 말자 나보다 더 사랑해 말을 해주자 100번 더 1000번이라도 on and on precious love
Why is the one guy having like the open vest or whatever? Final thoughts. I can see now the confusion between is it a remix or is it a totally different song? Because up until the sorry part, I was like, oh, this is a totally different song because I didn't know the lyrics because they were in Korean. And I'm like, oh yeah, this is a completely different song. And then the sorry came in, I'm like, nope, that's the same song, but it's just so different. And somebody is going to get offended when I say this, and it's not meant to be an insult. And yes, I know this group came first. Super Junior came first. But I can't, when I heard this, especially when I got to the chorus, it sounded like EXO. Like, it really sounded like EXO.
I totally thought this was giving off like EXO vibes.
Yeah, like, I could, like, Baekhyun singing certain parts, and, like, Chen, and, like, it just had, like, their... like kind of and so I know Super Junior was first, so it would be more right to say that EXO reminds you of Super Junior, but in my experience I've never heard anything like this from Super Junior, so it really gave, I know, same label and all that stuff, but it felt like it's something that we could see and hear EXO performing.
I was totally thinking EXO. Like the whole time I'm like, even down to like the suits, and when you have like the one guy who's like had the vest on, and I'm like, oh my god, that would be Kai.
So
oh my god, it's so funny that you said that because I was totally thinking the same thing. I'm like, why does this sound? And I don't.
That was crazy talent. Like,
it was so good. Like, I feel like that was one of the first times that we actually got to like really focus on their vocals.
Mm-hmm, agreed.
And like, because there wasn't anything silly going on, and so it wasn't it wasn't like our typical Super Junior where we're looking for like the silly and the comical, and this was really vocally centric, and it was so pretty.
If I've learned anything in the comments from the viewers is that you just don't know what to expect from Super Junior. Like and they will do and have done like every genre because they're not afraid to like, oh, that didn't work, so we'll try something, like, which always works for them because they're so talented. But it really, usually you get a sense for a group. You can put your finger on like their pulse and be like, okay, and everything's still kind of like, okay, this might be
within that wheel,
right? But I feel like the
hamster has ran off the wheel at this point. Like, that damn hamster's out of the cage.
Yeah, I was very impressed with it. It was so different from Sorry.
It almost kind of reminded me of like the chair dance that we saw with BTB.
The chair dance.
Yes, in the black and white, like, and they're in their studio, and it was one of the very first ones we reacted to. But they're like dancing with chairs,
And the lights.
the mirrors, and it's white and black, and
And we heard two different versions of that one, or you're just saying
no,
that
I'm
this
just saying like,
reminded you
this
of that
reminded
one?
me
Gotcha.
of that one.
Ooh, my goodness. Like, this was really, really good. Like, I can see now why, because we saw that Super Junior did it, and then also KRY did it from one of their units, and it makes perfect sense why KRY would do this. Because I'm assuming most of the vocals the heavy lifting was done by the members KRY. So that would make sense, but
I feel
great
like
song.
Troy did a great job putting on a shirt and selecting a watch.
He was singing as well.
Good job, Troy.
He was singing.
He was singing, but I mean, throughout the music video, like that's I think that's what they focused on with him was like he was shirtless,
He was
and then he
telling the
was
story.
putting on a shirt, and then he's selecting a watch, and then I really expected like some amazing like dazzling girl to like come through, like when he like sat down and like snapped his fingers and like the time changed, and then it's all of the guys together drinking, and I was like,
Right.
oh, I was a little disappointed at that point. I was waiting for the girl. I was like, okay, so what girl do they have that's gonna
Yeah.
pop in and pop out? But it was great that it was all the boys, all the guys together.
Visually, I love that it was it all black and white the whole way through?
I feel like it was
felt
all black and white the
It
whole
really felt
way
like
through.
it was, yeah. And I love just some of the visual choices, like with, I don't remember, I'm sorry, I don't know which member it was. I shouldn't say don't remember. I'm not sure, especially with the different hair now. I'm really confused. But like the member that
The
it
styles
was
changed. They were so different back then.
yeah, and if you recall that video, we were saying it gave us like early Big Bang vibes because like the hair and everything. So I feel like we're in that time zone. But there were like things hanging from the ceiling, like kind of dropped down, and the member was like behind it. So like at first the camera was focusing on like the things hanging, and then you would see the member on the other side,
Okay.
and that would be in the foreground. And I thought that was a really pretty choice. But, whew, I mean, that really was.
It was so different.
So different. Liked it a lot. I just would never. I'm glad that viewers encouraged us to listen to it again, like right away.
Right.
Because some people are saying like, no, don't wait. That needs to be the next one, so that you can go from one to the next and like really compare them. And I'm glad we listened and we didn't wait on that one, because I think it would have been very easy if we waited a couple of weeks to do this one and forget the sorry.
The sorry.
And then just be like, oh, this is a really great song, and not connect the two and be like, what just happened? Like, what is crazy?
It's so different.
Now, how close were the two released together?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Because I think there was a little bit of discrepancy when we were reading, because didn't we read that this was like in honor of that
we
one?
heard
like
that this one was after
yeah.
Sorry, because Sorry was doing so well. It was doing great. It was hitting the charts. It was really popular. And so they released this one, and that's I think why it's called Answer, like Sorry, Answer.
Okay.
As like an answer to the I don't know.
Right, it's like today's like market, like they'll release like 10 versions of a song. I mean, we joke about that all the time.
Oh,
with the
you mean
different
like the
performances. Shut up.
9?
Anyway, so like, because they're the only group that does it, right? But it's just that idea of like, it's you know, if you've got a smaller market, you release more songs that it's getting attention, and then maybe like this audience didn't care for this version, but they like this version. So I get the logic behind it. But that was just so different. That was like, as we stated, not recognizable until it got to the chorus, and then we were like, wait, what?
Wait a minute.
Well, no. When they said sorry,
Shorty.
you know, yeah, that's when I was like, same song. So anyway,
So good. Though.
really enjoyed this. I feel like Super Junior is this big old onion, and we're just like peeling back layers. And like, what is
Shrek.
this?
Can we be a
Like,
parfait? Parfaits have layers.
I'm just saying.
Just kidding, y'all.
There are so many layers here, so enjoying it a lot. So if you are fans of Super Junior, make sure that you like and subscribe down below. Obviously, we need your help, so make sure that you're still interacting with the channel, giving us some direction, loving these guys. I didn't think they could surprise us anymore, but whoa, I was
Right?
surprised with that one.
Second generation, baby.
I'm telling you. So, and if you like dramas, like whatever it was that C1 was doing with the watch and, you know, meeting
Them
up with the
getting
guys.
dressed.
Right.
I really thought there was a girl. Like, there was no girl. There's no girl. Make sure you check out Hallyu Reviews. Hallyu Reviews, yeah.
That's us.
I struggle with that. Hallyu Reviews. Where we tell you which dramas to watch, must watch, or completely skip, y'all. Until next time. Annyeong!